this ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Cleveland. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Ready, set.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10. Their own 17-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, third and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's the give on third and short. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. We're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On the return, here's Mims. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down and just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you got to be ready for some contact.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Fourth down, pass coming. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Quick throw completed out to the left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
70, 18, pioneer.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready, go. Ready, ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Throw caught at the 6. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Jenkins can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Get ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Blue here from the pistol. Oh, they lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking now from the gun. Takes the grab in bounds, left side. And he takes it down to the 33. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Pickens. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. George Pickens the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, baby, he gets robbed and the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, smash, bro. Huh. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
19. Cup 19. Ready. Hot up. Bronco 80.
Looking in the air here. That's caught. This is Addison. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Zone read. This is Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
19
No
Tiger.
gain on the play. 2nd and
This option play now on 2nd down. Already a lot of distance to go, Bronk, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Get up. Warrior. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
3rd and long for him here. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards. That's good for a
Bronco
Browns
80.
first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a design run. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready, go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 6.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys 10-yard line.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Go check. Go check. Viking H. Ready.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Check.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Judkins, line up the design keeper. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, smash front. Let's go now. 70. Good.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Let's put it. Cougar. Check smash. Check smash.
Trying to get it with the option. No luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Working quickly here.
25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This a 54-yarder.
A 54-yarder.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, check that, street, let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? Has a hole left, room to run. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Trying to throw this from the gun. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
On the jump.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get it. Ready, right?
From the gun, Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Bronco 80.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
On the set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard
Panther 60,
line.
Panther 60. Set, hurt. Get up.
Second quarterback run here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. play now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back now, pressure coming. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They are throwing it again. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd down, they need 7. Looking to throw here. Throws caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The XP is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought it better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Third.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Come on. Ready?
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down.
On the ready. Check. Hurt. Check. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
On the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Deputy. Liking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready.
QB sneak coming. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And he will have their Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they